Greetings, travelers, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Golden Sun, presented by Draco Breach. Last time we did a little bit of preparation and bought some of the best equipment in the game. We are almost at pretty much max value from equipment, so we are certainly getting there. Hello. You people are in the way. And now we get to explore a little bit of this area. Wait, did I already explore this area? Yes, I did. Okay, anyway, we get to move on from this area to the next area. So we exit through the back of the town, and we enter Road to Babi Lighthouse. We haven't been ordered to start working yet. Do we get today off? There were strange folk going to the ruins. Farron followed them. I don't recognize the name Farron. Unless we're talking Zelda, but Farron was introduced after this game. It's odd that Babi would build a lighthouse in a place like this. Maybe he thought using the ruins as the foundation would be easy. Cutting these stones and stacking them on the ruins isn't easy. Build it faster, you say? Try building it yourself, then. Yeah. Anyway, there is a treasure chest here that we want to get. And I don't have anything set to L. Okay. We want... Go ahead and use carry. Up one. And then left one. So you can see, fairly easy to get this first treasure chest, and it's going to help us make Ivan a little more of a glass cannon, because it's a lucky pepper. You'll see why I'm giving all the lucky peppers to Ivan soon, because luck of 18 is now luck of 20. And I'll explain a little bit more what the luck stat does when I get into why I'm boosting his luck so much. They were terrible. We were absolutely no match for them. They just kicked us out of their way and went on into the lighthouse. They set fire to everything. That's why the ground is scorched. Using fire as a weapon is so cowardly. Garet would not like you saying that. Only 2 of those 6 ever attacked anyone. But just those 2 completely overwhelmed us. Yeah, that sounds like, Saturos and Meridi to me. There are 2... Nothing there. Okay, so this area actually does have something that we want to get. Just a matter of figuring out which entrance you want to use. And here we have an Orc Lord. These guys are going to be... Let's see here. There's a lot of enemies in this area, so my notes are rather long. Oh, they drop lucky medals. I was hoping they would drop something nice, but they don't. These guys are going to be weak to wind and resistant to earth, although the resistances aren't all that spectacular. It's like barely weak or strong to anything, honestly. It's just there. Wait, did I get a level up? No. I can't get the... Oh, wait. I'm being silly. This one we actually want... Move. I'm facing... It's kind of There we go. It's kind of interesting to try to get the right angle here, but you can do it. It's very possible. Okay, so we do that one. Why did you reset? Go down here. I'm keeping carry equipped because I think I need carry more than move here. This should lead where I want it to. Yes, it does. Okay. Use Douse, and yeah, I moved Douse finally off of Ivan. I need growth. I sometimes wish growth was a permanent thing, but growth is kind of weak. Okay, going down here should get us to... There we go. This is exactly what I was looking for. The last Jupiter Djinni, and he does attack. These guys are going to be weak to Venus, so Ragnarok and attack. Mortal Danger will have no effect. Ragnarok will do a nice chunk of damage. Yeah, that was about half his health. No, it's a third of his health. A little more than a third. Somewhere between a third and a half. Oh, come on, Mia. You gotta hit him. And Demon Howl. First time we got to see that. So, oh, what am I doing? Synergy. I am going to have her use a wish. Although I think Ragnarok right here will... Yep. And that will have the last Jupiter, the last Djinni, actually, join our crew. And that is Luff, who seals the foe's synergy in battle. And next episode we're going to discuss the final classes, so be ready for that. Okay, so we're down here. We land. Oh, and I got attacked. Oh, doesn't much matter. This is the Will-O-Wisp and Manticore King. I need to find these right quick. The Will-O-Wisp is going to be extremely weak to Earth, but also weak to fire and wind, and only kinda resistant to water. The Manticore King, on the other hand, is going to be extremely weak to water, and very resistant to fire, while being kinda resistant to the other two synergies. So, yeah, that makes it kind of interesting to fight these two together. They don't really... The Manticore King drops the better item, being the Psi Crystal, to restore synergy during battle. So, yeah, it's not a... They don't drop anything too terribly great, but trust me, the Lighthouse... You'll see some really great drops soon. I think I am going to do that to you. I think I'm going to attack you. We'll do Tornado there, and Glacier. I think that'll be a good combination of synergy. Of course, Isaac does the most damage with Ragnarok. That just absolutely murders things. It's a bit overkill, but that's why we raised his synergy points, so that he could use it on a fairly regular basis. I do want to go up the left ladder, right? Yes. It would help if I don't run into walls. Okay, I think I fall down here. And we slide down this one. Yeah, because that's exactly where we wanted to go. Okay, where does this go? Okay, so what we actually want to do next is talk to these guys over here. You're sure they went through this door? Yes, they opened the stone door and entered. Well, does the door open? You're doing it wrong. It's hopeless. It won't budge. Of course not. I told you this door doesn't open. If it did open, we would have gone in long ago to study the ruins. But I'm certain they went through this door. And I'm saying no one has ever gone through here. Oh, Iodem. Farron? Wait, was Farron mentioned earlier now that I think about it? I am so sorry about Shiva. Why did this sort of thing have to happen? Are Felix and the others beyond this door? Yes, beyond the door that no normal man can open. If they got through, then we can too, right? Yeah, I have a feeling we can. We have lots of synergy. Will you go for us? Iodem, just who are these people? Oh, we weren't called children for once. They come from the far north. They have chased the ones who took Sheba all the way here. They've been chasing that fearsome group? We've defeated them once. Kinda. Yes, they are most fearsome. Such awful power, and what they're trying to do seems very dangerous. We're the only ones who can stop them. Garet boasting there. You think you can stop them? I think we've come a long way. You seem quite sure of yourself, but what do you think you can do? I have never heard such harsh words from you, Farron. What do you expect when, in the midst of such dangers, you ask me to leave Sheba's fate in the hands of children? If you want me to trust them, they must give me a reason to trust them. First, you will have to demonstrate your powers to us. Can you follow the same paths they took? Yeah, that's going to be fairly easy. Your confidence means nothing unless you show that you can do it. Iodem asks only that you stand back and watch. Okay, guys, get out of the way. Now, show me what you can do. And if we walk up here, use reveal. You really just did that to me, didn't you? Oh well. One extra round, who cares? And those orcs go down, make me have to re-press... Whoops. Re-put reveal up. Re-put... yeah, whatever. The door. I don't believe it. The door opened. Incredible, it really does open. How in the world did you open the door? There was an invisible switch. I don't know how to explain it. We did it because we're us. Oh, that is one of the best lines in this game, to be perfectly frank. Ivan, of all people, just boasting. Just, we did it because we're us. It would take too long. Oh, wow, Garet, you just made it better. There's no time for an explanation anyway. That's right, we must rescue Sheba. Let's go, Farron. We've got to save Sheba. Hey, the door's closing. Why did it close? I don't know. Why does anything close? Oh well, it closed to prevent people with no synergy from entering. It would be perilous for those without synergy to try to get through. I agree. You'll have to let us handle it from here. What? You're telling us to stay back? Yep. Since we can't even open the door, we'd just be getting in your way. This is true. But we can't leave Sheba in their hands just because it's dangerous. They have greater power than you can even imagine. And without such power, this door will not open for us. It is sad, but it is indeed true. That is how it seems. Without that sort of power, we would just get in their way. I understand. Sheba's life is in your hands. Do not fail us. You must bring Sheba safely back. Make haste, Isaac. All our hopes lie with you. Now, there are actually a few enemies in this particular area that do not show up in the next area. I think I want to try to get them on camera. Some of them are kind of interesting, so let's see. Let's compare the list right quick. Yeah, oh man, there are actually quite a few. I am going to try to get them before ending off this episode, so give me a moment, I will show them all off. And a wild griffin actually decides to show up pretty quickly. The griffins are going to be... they drop a feathered robe. A description for the feathered robe will pop up here. I might actually try to get that right quick. Anyway, the wild griffins are weak to wind, less resistant to fire, and they are resistant to earth and water. So just keep that in mind. 370 hit points. I don't want them dead. They are resistant to this. Let's go this. And this shouldn't kill them. The griffin, that is. Yeah, I'm trying to keep the griffin alive. I want to see if I can take advantage of a particular... Oh, good. Okay. So, what we have here... I'm going to kind of sort of show off quickly what we want to do here. You are weak... Okay, so... You want to defend... Nope. I was actually saying things wrong earlier. What you want to do is kill them with their weakness, yes, but using a Djinn. See, they flash like that and they have a higher chance of dropping, and he didn't, unfortunately. But the griffin is the one that you want to go after. And next up is... and a Chimera Mage. Okay, these guys actually also drop something that we would like to get. It is a spiked armor. Arguably one of the best equipments in the game. Arguably. There are potentially better equipments out there. They are extremely weak to water. 400 hit points. I think they... Oh, I'm actually not going to have him attack, just in case. Because I don't want mortal danger now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, that is pretty perfect. So since you are weak to water... Defend, 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 and... Sleet. And we get... nothing. Rats. Oh well. And here we have the Ice Gargoyle. These guys actually do appear in the next area, but he showed up, so why not show him off? He is going to be weak to earth and resistant to wind, and he does drop potions, so you can farm some potions off of these guys if you want. And the method that I said where you kill them with the Djinni that they are weak to does increase the chance that they will drop their what you want, so. Okay, so we have Skull Warriors here. There's only one more enemy left to find, I believe. These guys are going to be weak to Earth, less resistant to Mars, actually kind of weak to wind as well. They're weak to Earth and wind. They're less resistant to fire, and they are resistant to water. So they drop vials, and that could be decent. Let's see. This should be... oh, well, oh, nope. Survived. And... oh well, one of them survived. Oh, and of course they dropped the vial. Oh wow, that took long enough. This is the final enemy of the area, the Plated Rat. They are weak to everything, especially to fire. They drop elixirs, so there's that. And just to show off a little bit, Glacier. Yeah, they only have 200 damage, hit points, so yeah, they're already gone. Anyway, with this final battle, this is going to be Draco Breach reporting out. God bless and safe travels.